Lads, we're back, and we're here with Bird here at Nats. We have the X3 Gouki Orcust deck profile. It's pretty crazy. We're going to let Bird take it away. This is the brainchild.
Okay, so yeah, like you said, Gouki Orcust, make it quick. The Gouki package, 3 suplex, 2 twists, a headbat, 2 headbats, sorry, octo stretch, and last year Scorpio. It's pretty simple. Goukis, when they go to the graveyard, they add more, they continuously add more. So as far as an engine that relies on the normal summon, to be fair, but it's going to continue to give you resources, it's a good option.
But if you open Suprex and Twist Cobra or any other Gouki monster, you have combo.
Yeah, you have combo, but also you have combo with Nat Beast, which we'll get to that in a little bit. Next, the Orcust package. 2 Nightmare, 1 Harp, 1 Symbol. It's pretty standard. You only need 1 in this, you only need 1 in this. You can possibly take 2 of these, or even 3. This is perfect, honestly, for the Goukis and for everything that's kind of mashed in. This is exactly the ratio you want.
So, because of the normal summon reliance, the Harp is good as a 1-of.
The Harp is essentially discard fodder in hand. It's not, which it is in the Danger Orcust version as well, but it's extraordinarily useless in the hand for this deck. So, on to the PK engine, very briefly, 2-1. This is the right ratio. I don't care what anyone says. 1-1 doesn't work. 2-2 doesn't work. 1 cloak, 2 boots, period. That's the right ratio.
I haven't found a ratio that works better.
Up next, we have some of the extenders. 3 connectors. 1 dolphin. This is pretty self-explanatory.
And that's your only normal summon, that's your combo. From Orcust, anyway.
That's your Orcust combo. More extenders, 2 junk. Attack Gainer, TG Striker are my last 2. They're not extenders. Striker is, if your opponent goes first, they control a monster, you can special it. But these are just as old targets to go into Nat Beast. That's all they're in there for, and then that's just an extender. So, that's all the monsters. On to spells. 3 called. Pretty much self-explanatory there.
Hand traps suck.
3 engage. The Sky Striker package now. 3 engage. 1 Hornet Drone. 1 Jamming Waves. Back row hate. That's free combo. All this is free combo in hand. And this is just a second Sky Striker name to add that also is a back row negate. And if you have 3 spells, you can destroy something. So it's just an extra little utility card, I guess, if you will.
Yep.
If you open up Engage or Hornet Drones, you have combo. Next we have 2 Instant Fusion, another extender, pretty simple stuff.
Can also help make Nat Beast in certain situations.
Correct. Next you have your Eclipse Spells, Overdone, Living Fossil, and Divine Sword. These can also act as extenders. The only reason I have them in there, and this is just your basic discard fodder. So
if you open everything else.
Yeah. So I mean you're gonna fill the graveyard with warriors, so you might as well use it to your advantage. Next you have your 1-of spells. Rhoda, Rematch, Babel. Babel is necessary for Orcust, necessary for Gouki, and Rhoda is just one of the best cards in the deck, to be fair.
If you open Babel and like Gouki Suprex on any other Gouki, you should win that game.
You have Nat Beast combo, and then you can set Crescendo instead of Babel on your turn, so you should win the game if you open up with that. The last 6 cards I have, it's actually 46 by the way, it's a weird deck, everything is super tight. The last 6 cards I have are 3 Imperm, 2 Fogblade, and 1 Crescendo. That is the correct ratio. I don't care what anyone says. You do not need more. It didn't come up once through 9 rounds, and I went X3 of having more than 1 Crescendo. So these are the only hand traps I run. Any more is just cloggy because you have to see your combo. It's combo heavy. So 3 Imperms, a good ratio for hand traps. I have more on the side, which you'll see in a minute. Next thing we have is the extra deck. 1 Dingirsu, 1 Nat Beast, and then 2 instant targets. That was nice and Carbonala. Pretty simple. That's just rude. This is actually like, I use this more often this weekend to bait out a negate. So if I instant fusion into this, I try to take something and make them use a negate. And then this is just a warrior extender.
So basically, the reason why we don't run 2 Dingirsu is because of Nat Beast. We don't need it, thanks to because Called by the Grave won't work.
Yeah. So up next we have Bardiche and Isolde. Isolde just gets you in your combo with your warriors, and Bardiche is pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. You send the cloak, you set a Fogblade, you banish the cloak. It is what it is. This is the best card in the deck. Without this, the deck would struggle, I think. Definitely ban worthy, but That's the right ratio, 1 and 1. Up next, we have the Nightmare package. I'll hit it all at one time. 1 Unicorn, 1 Cerberus, 1 Phoenix, and 2 Mermaid. It came up so often this weekend having 2 Mermaid. I don't care if anyone says 2 Mermaid. In my opinion, is the right ratio. You'd have to change my mind on that one. These 3 you can go into a Mermaid with, obviously. They're also just good in their own right, and what they do, they're generic wing 2s and 3s. This shuffles. This targets and destroys and something special in the main monster zone, and this is back row hate, so they're just good in their own right on top of their, pieces that get you into your combo.
They're still waiting on people to show up, so.
I want to get a drink though.
Okay. And moving forward to the Orcust monsters in the extra deck.
Again, this extra deck is super tight.
Super tough, super tight. 2 Galatea and 1 Langirsu. 2 is the perfect number for Galatea. You really don't need any more. This only came up once this weekend where I needed a 3rd one, and by that time I had him out-resourced, so like I could just make 2 Goukis and go into something generic, and kill him. So I think 2 is good, and then 1 Langirsu is perfect. You don't need any more than that.
Langirsu is really good against the Crusadia matchup if you ever see it.
Last monster in the extra deck is Kagari. It's pretty self-explanatory. I have the Sky Striker Ranger for a reason. This grabs your Hornet Drone back and a free Nightmare Cerberus or Phoenix. So
it's a 1-card Orcust combo.
That's the entire extra deck. Shout out the sleeves, WCQ. It's been a good weekend. It's been fun. Going forward, last thing we have is a side deck. 3 Ash.
I think the Joel blocked.
3 Lancia. 2 Chaos Hunter.
Hey, can I leave my stuff here, guys?
2 Gamma Seal.
Yeah, you're good. I got you.
Ash is just extra hate. I use it for salads or the mirror. Chaos Hunter and Lancia are for the mirror. If you don't know Chaos Hunter, if they if they special on a monster, you discard like your harp or your symbol. Special on that, they can't banish. So it's like a Lancia mixed with a scythe almost, right? So
it's a floodgate for banishment.
Essentially, yeah. And it gives you a 2,500 body. That's one reason I ran it. Last things we have the extra deck are 2 Reboot and 3 Twin. Didn't touch those once this weekend. Not a single super heavy trap deck that I played. I'm sure they were here, but I didn't play one. And then 3 Twin. I sided 3 Twin every time I played Salads, and I beat Salads every game I won. So, like I said, all in all, next 3 of the weekend. It was a good weekend. I have no complaints. My first NAS, so we'll come back next year better, and we'll see if we can get to day 2.
All right. So, any shout outs? Anything you want to add?
Not really. Shout out Hunter back home. Good to see you not here. Okay, anyways.
A little bit of shade.
Other than that, shout out Patrick for driving and Ying Yang Zing for recording everything this weekend. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shout out Coco for coming with us. So that's all I really have to say.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.